Welcome back to Everyday Kentucky.
Pollinator Week is an annual celebration in support of pollinator health that was initiated and is managed by Polinator Partnership. It is a time to raise awareness for pollinators and spread the word about what we can do to protect them.
Absolutely. And so we are joined now by Tammy Potter, who's here to tell us more about Pollinator Week. Tammy, thank you so much for being here. Of course, we talk about the bees with pollination, but we never think about other animals as far as pollinating is concerned. So tell us more about it.
Well, the point of Pollinator Week is to celebrate all of our pollinators, not just honeybees. And so we try to focus on hummingbirds. We try to focus on bumblebees. There is a native bee called the blue orchard bee, which a lot of our spring orchards benefit from because it's one of our first pollinators of the spring. So we have 4,000 native bees in our continent, and so we try to really focus on all of them and be inclusive and not just focus on honeybees, which as the state apiarist, I have a tendency to be partial to.
Right. Yeah, I totally understand. So I know we were talking about some of the other pollinators like the honeybee, of course, and you were just telling us about the hummingbird. Tell us about some more animals that are actually pollinators.
So bats can be pollinators, but those tend to be located west of the Mississippi River. The bats east of the Mississippi are not pollinators, but like I said, the point of Pollinator Week is to celebrate all of our pollinators and to become more familiar with those that are maybe outside of our range.
Yeah.
And so I want to plug pollinatorlex.com before I forget.
Absolutely. Please
because
do.
we do have an entire week of activities, and I will be talking about backyard pollinators on not this Saturday, but the following Saturday at Central Library. But people can go to that website and check out the entire week of activities. We have just a little something for everyone, and most of the events are free. There is a huge kickoff at McConnell Springs tomorrow, starting at 1, and lots of activities for all family-friendly activities, and a lot of emphasis will be on the diversity of pollinators in our state.
Wow.
And of course, real important is protecting them because they do a very important job. How can we protect them?
So one of the things that we can do is plant more pollinator plants in our gardens. If we're trying to maybe climate change proof our gardens, Coreopsis is a really good plant. It can handle a lot of drought. Planting milkweeds for our monarch butterflies is always a good investment in our gardens. Reducing pesticides, or at least being careful with them. If you're going to apply products, choose liquid products over dusts.
Okay.
Wait until later in the evening after most of the pollinators have gone back home is a really simple, easy change in your practice. Maybe it doesn't require any money.
Let me quickly ask you, for a lot of people who live inside the inner city, in areas where they do not have a backyard, what can they do to help?
Support your local beekeepers. The Kentucky State Beekeepers Association has a new program marketing honey produced in Kentucky. It's called the Certified Kentucky Honey Program. If you see that label on honey, that means it was produced here in our state.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Thank you so much, Tammy, for coming and informing us all about Pollinator Week, because like Mariah and I said, we did not know so much about it, but thank you for that. We truly appreciate it. You have to come back.
Yeah, and check out the website, check out all those events. Good stuff. All right, Tammy, thank you so much for being here.